Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make.
Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with, now they looking nervously. And I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
I can't contain it, I'm coming out with a statement. You really changed, man, all your music and arrangement. You don't know shit, shut your mouth, you can save it. I'm the same dude that got his come up from the basement. 100 songs, 100 weeks, didn't change it. Experiments, development, intelligence, and patience. I'll do it all again, cause I never feel complacent. Let's keep the good vibes, positivity's contagious. I'm never looking back, cause I made a life that's passionate. A college graduate suppressing all his talents, yeah. He found a way to go and change, become an advocate. For taking control of your life, go out and battle. And you think you have a dream, then act on it. Get after it, get out your head and fucking capture it. You got one life to master it. Don't give up on your future, we all start losers. We're all late bloomers, gotta struggle through the sewer.
What you say? Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
Hello. Welcome. Glad you all could join us, and I'm glad this one actually worked. Sorry about the last live that I don't know what the hell happened. Damn StreamYard's all mind fucked over here. I'm gonna have to, practice with some other kind of thing. I thought about learning about OBS or whatever the fuck it is, or whatever the hell all the other streaming platforms, just in case shish goes wrong with StreamYard, like it has been. But I want to say hello and welcome to everybody, and thank you. What's the topic? Well, that is interesting. I'm gonna I can see you were live for 2 minutes, but it's unavailable, and so it says it's been on my end. Yeah. It did that same thing to me, Tam. It showed that I was live for the 2 minutes that I was live on the last one. But let me say this. I am absolutely dead over here. I am dying laughing because you cannot, I swear, these people out here, they will. I feel like some of them may never ever learn, and never. I mean, why can't people just take me for my words? Stop twisting my words. Take me for my words. I mean, I've got no reason to lie out here, you guys. None. For all you people out here trying to spread all these wonderful things about me and mine, I am literally over here dying laughing lately because it is so absurd and so far left. And well, let's just say I have some things that I got to show you all. And then after that, we move forward. We go on to bigger and better things, even if it's something stupid. I'm so done with this shit. Honestly. Okay, first of all, I want to bring to your attention the memberships. I'm going to post our membership link. I will also pin that link as soon as I can get it to. Whoop, whoop. Let me see. There we go. Pin that. There's our membership link if anybody's wanting to join the channel. Steph, would you mind if I share our little chicken butts channel link in here? No, absolutely. Go ahead. You're good. I cannot believe you guys just woke up one morning and have a little baby. I'm like, what? What a surprise, right? Delightful one. Anyways, on the other end of things. However, I'm gonna make this this one goes out to PB&J. PB&J, Meff, Tiff. Oh, you'll see, all those fucked up accounts, Miss Andrea Powers, who's PB&J, in case anybody didn't know. I don't give a fuck. I will put that out there. I don't care. While you're out here spreading some falsities on my name and my being, I'm gonna put some truth out here about you, Miss PB&J, Andrea Powers. Well, I think you might be very sad to learn, but if you all remember, at the beginning of this year, pretty close to the very beginning of this year, just before my dad had was admitted into the hospital on a ventilator, I was being doxxed. If all of you don't remember, I mean, in case you weren't here for that, I was being doxxed. I kind of laughed, never once fed into the shit because I'm like, whatever. What are they gonna find? Everything that I've already said. Section 8 housing. They've also found traffic tickets. It was pretty boring. And for that brings me to my point today. So we got this Meff Tiff account going around, typing and posting their little finger type rings all over the fucking place. And they are spreading all these nice little lies. Let's go over this one. For an example, this one says, Stephanie constantly boasts about being a great parent, even grabbed her 16-year-old today and put him on a live stream, adult stream, where she was saying the most vulgar things. My son wasn't in here when all that was happening. My 16-year-old wasn't in the room when all that was happening. When he come in the room, he went over to the bed and sat down. And he was just sitting there. My son is 16. I am not the parent that is going to be my kid's best friend. I'm going to tell them whether or not they're doing wrong. My kids are going to understand that. My kid was also explained to by a court-appointed judge that he was in the wrong and that he was responsible for anything that came about with his court case. Any fines, he's responsible to pay for. I was the victim of that domestic violence assault. Get your shit straight, okay? Don't sit out here lying about me. And it wasn't a fucking bong he was hitting. It was a fucking vape pen with THC. And I didn't beat the hell out of my kid in public, first of all. God, get your shit straight. Y'all should really do your research, or otherwise open up your ears. Go get some little Q-tips. Go get some kind of fucking cleaning device. Open your eardrums so that way you hear me loud and clear. I didn't beat my kid in public. He was being punished. I took the vape pen because he was underage. He didn't need no fucking vape pen. Where he came up with it, I have no idea. Probably never will, because he won't tell me. Because he knows I might just freak out on the person that supplied that to him. Secondly, I took his phone from him, which then set him off because he was being punished for having the vape pen. I'm not watching chat right this second. I'm gonna hop over there. And I'm gonna do. Hey, Craftastic, glad you're here. Hey, Tam Tam. Hey, ye old observer. Hey, Andy Cruz, glad you're here. Hey, Tara Patricia, how are you? Glad you're here. I think I got everybody. If I missed you, well, you're not in the chat then. Unless it didn't come through on my end. By the way, this is brought to you by the letter I and PV. Thank you. Thank you. Let's finish up with this little excerpt right here. Just 1 second, okay? Just 1 second. Hey, Xana, glad you came today. Okay. All right, man, they run with anything, these dicks. I heard your son walk in the room, and if you don't have custody, he totally seemed to be at home when he walked in. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, we're gonna let them run with that whole saying because whatever. Anyways, then saying she would do things if he ever disrespected a woman like his dad and all men have done to her. Absolutely. Why wouldn't I teach my son how to be a decent man, how to take care of his family, how to supply for his family, all in which nobody has ever done for me? I have supplied and taken care of my family since the day I started having a family. Since I've had my first child, I was responsible. I stepped up to the plate, and I've been the parent ever since. Ever since. Either besides my ex-husband, yeah, he worked. He absolutely worked. We had our disagreements. We didn't get along very well towards the end, obviously. That's why he's my ex-husband. However, now we co-parent. Awesome. Amazing. We co-parent. Leave that dog alone, please. No, you need to stop. You do. Okay. Let's continue on. In our opinion, Stephanie is despicable, and the answer to why her parenting must be pointed out is why she is openly a horrible parent, and she chastises other parents. Love you, Lindsay. And then here we got Lindsay with I respect your opinion, love you too back, kissy emoji, black heart. First of all, this is where I want to say this. I was recently tagged in a post by Lindsay where Lindsay wants me to show where she supports somebody doing this shit and digging into my background. Although I welcome it. Whatever. I mean, you want my information, go ahead and DM me. I'm not hard to find. Everybody knows my first last name. Find me on Facebook. I will give you all the information you need to dig in on me. But better yet, here, let me help you all a little bit. So recently, this comment was made. Where it was made, I'll never know. But I do want to address Miss PB&J, Andrea Powers. She says here, first, I'm not sure why I'm shocked about what bitch did to her 15-year-old child, but I am. You should be shocked because you don't know nothing, obviously. You're twisting shit around and you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Secondly, coming in late, driving. Hey, what's up, Steph? Hey, Brandy, how are you? Hey, Brittany, glad you're here. Yeah, isn't this fun? Isn't this fun? Why is this person coming after you? Don't ask me why. Because I support Tiff, and I won't denounce her. Although, you know, Tiff's offered to leave the platform and all of that. to stop the attacks. But I find that absolutely despicable. What about when they all are being, taken down, channels being yeeted off the fucking platform and all this other shit? Everybody wants to talk about how this is the internet. It's big enough for everybody. Why? Why are you all sitting here doing this? This is not okay. Not at all okay. To bully somebody until you get them off the fucking platform, grow the fuck up. That's what I have to say about that. How you parent your children is your business. I agree. But you know what? Shall we go there? I want to go there. I really want to go there because there's some really big hypocrites out here that should just zip it. Anyways, it says, that is an absolutely disgusting thing to do to your own child. But secondly, I think I heard bitch also has a criminal background because she's another one who can't keep their hands to herself. Literally, I read this for the first time and I don't think I've laughed so hard in the last fucking 2 months of my life is what I did with all of this right here. Because this is absolutely absurd. Here we go. I think they said she was arrested for domestic assault. Nope. That was never said. Never said. And then we continue on. I could be mistaken the exact verbiage, but either way, it was assault. No. My son was charged with domestic violence against his mother. I was a victim. Once again. So you want to continue? Let's keep going on. Anyways, it says, it all makes sense now why bitch told everyone on a live that her siblings wouldn't help her plan her mother's funeral because they don't like her and they won't talk to her. Absolutely, they were pissed off at me. They were pissed off at me because I, having the medical background in the fucking, I can understand a doctor's lingo when they tell you, well, she has about a 5% chance of making it through this, basically stating my mom wasn't going to make it through this. My mom hadn't eaten from March of 2021 until her dying day of September 9th of 2021. Do you know how long that is? That is fucking almost 6 months without being able to hold down any type of food, any crackers, she couldn't hold down fucking water. My siblings absolutely got mad at me when I spoke up and said, at this point, we are torturing our mother. We are torturing her by making her stay here in the condition she's in, knowing she's not going to get any better. Because she was not getting any better. She went from a 70% chance of pulling through down to 5 in a month. A month. The wound on her stomach where they went in to remove the gastric cancer wasn't even healing because her body had no nutritional additives in it to even heal the incision the doctors made. No type of wound care healing. They tried vac. They tried the vac. They tried everything they fucking could to get that wound to heal. She didn't have the nutritional value in the antibodies in order to fight it and to heal it. So, somebody else want to continue on? That is why my siblings were mad at me for a little bit. But you know what? They got over it because they soon seen that what I said made a bunch of sense. So, now I don't believe her story that her siblings wouldn't help her plan and pay for items for the funeral because now I think that was a complete grift. Secondly, there was no grift. I absolutely paid for that on my own. All of it. All of it I paid for on my own. They didn't help me show up to do any of the funeral arrangements, any of the setups. They didn't help me do any of the memory boards. But you know what? I look back today and I say, we each grieve in our own way. We each go through our own grieving processes, and it just happened to be that way. With that being said, I actually was gonna put this out there. I was gonna let me send these to myself. Since we're gonna go there, we're gonna speak upon this. I'm gonna do this and do this right. All right. I'm so sorry you have to get up and even address this shit. It has nothing to do with any cunt over there. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. How is any of this their business? Good question. Good question. I don't know. For fuck's sakes, whoever this person is, oh my god, this pisses me off. Yeah, well, it's so bizarre. I'll never understand the people on this thing. I signed my dad's DNR and they were pissed at me, but it was the right thing. Exactly. And that's exactly what it ended up coming down to. My mom would have passed probably 3 to 4 days sooner than what she did, but because the hospital fucked up and never turned down the oxygen that was holding her here, basically, she had already done pass. They had given her so much fentanyl and all that other shit that they give you for hospice. They had she should have been dead 3 times over. And that was said by the doctors. They couldn't figure out why she wasn't passing. Until I mentioned to them, I said, well, she's not passing because the fucking oxygen is still on 5. They haven't taken it down. That's why she's still here. At that time, we made the decision to just take it and turn it off. Because to me, we were torturing my mother, like I said, to be here. She really wasn't even here the last maybe week of her life. And my siblings couldn't understand that. But let me continue. Let me get this pulled up here. I sent myself let me see. A link. And I'm going to bring this up and I'm going to just share this tab. Share this Chrome tab. Okay. Let's see. First, before I do that, I'm going to finish off this little excerpt because I just want this to get out of the way. So that way, in the end, I can address what I want to address when I'm all done with this. It says, it was a complete grift. But I do believe the part that her siblings don't like her, obviously for a good reason. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. Because all my siblings and I all get along today. To this day, we all are perfectly fine. It just took a minute for everybody to realize, that the things that I was saying and doing was for the best outcome of anything for all of us in a whole. Never mind the cat and the dog. You and I were fighting at this time, and I still knew you were doing what was best. Yeah, I know. It's just so fucking stupid. Fuck them with the cactus. Oh, I agree. Oh, yeah, that'll hurt. All these lines that these people over there scream and carry on about, but they seem to freely cross that line when these assholes want to bring family kids, losing family members into a YouTube crap. Yep, I agree, Maria. I don't know. I'm hearing this all now myself. It's a fucking it's dumb. Too damn much, Marie. Honestly, but I'm gonna share this, and I'm okay with sharing this because this is something that I too had to cope with and deal with on my own in my own time, and I know to this day that all my decisions that I've ever made was either A, for the best for my children, B, for the best of my family, and C, for the best of for everybody in the whole outcome of things. I never wished harm on anyone or try to cause any harm to anyone. So here, I want you all to see this. This right here is my mother's memorial setup. This is also in the church that I paid for, that I furnished. These right here are little bundles that I made for each of my siblings. Stop. Okay. I don't know why it was flipping through that, but it was playing highlights. Okay. So these are bundles that I made for each of my siblings. There's well, of course, this right here I purchased. This was an actual flower arrangement with real flowers. This I made with fake flowers, and I made each one for each one of my mom's biological children. And I do believe, where did I think it was this one over here. This one was made for my dad's daughter, my half sister, that wasn't my mom's, but she looked at my mom as though my mom was her mother towards the end when my dad got custody of her. So this right here is my mother, and if you were to see directly behind this little canvas, my mom's ashes were actually sitting right behind there, covered by those flowers, because I had a cousin that wanted to see my mother's ashes to see how well they cremated her. It was the weirdest, creepiest thing to me ever. So I was like, no, I don't think so. And the second that the ceremony was done, my mom's ashes were picked up and brought right back out to my vehicle and locked away. But this is what I paid for. These flowers right here, these arrangements, when you go to Hobby Lobby and all of that to pick up this stuff, to purchase this stuff, the vases alone, these 4, because my mom had 4 biological children, were $15 a piece at local Sharon and something's fucking floral business. I liked the vases a lot. I filled the vases with little rocks or little pebbles or stones or something. I don't even remember what it was, but I'm telling you, each one of these vases alone was a good $150 spent on one vase alone, with the work that was put into those and the flowers alone. Those were brought by somebody. I purchased those for people to take home. For, some people like to freeze the flowers, whatever. They were for the people, for the taking, for the guest. Same with this. Those were also purchased and were given away for people to bring home for if they wanted to freeze them, they wanted to cover them in resin, whatever it was, any kind of memorabilia, whatever it was. I done that. Let's see. This is a close-up of everything. Again, this was the 4 vases. That was my half sisters. Let's see. This right here is the setup. My memory boards, I didn't pull up the pictures of those, but either way, that's what that is. Are you guys satisfied? Are you satisfied? Because I absolutely spent a lot of money. That's not even counting the food, the church, the pastor, the time put into all of this shit that I had to do. It's you all are something else. But I can't sit here and laugh enough, because here you want to sit here and talk about, oh, she's got assault on her record. Well, like I was saying at the beginning of this live, if you all remember correctly, I was being doxxed at the beginning of this year by a certain someone. PV? Ring any bells? PV? Huh? DeLorean, I know you know what I'm talking about. I know you know what I'm talking about. But you know what? Here you go. Somebody that I speak to went to Paula herself. I was given permission to share this screenshot, but they asked, because I said to them last night, I said, please contact Paula and please ask her about how entertaining it was to dox me and how much information she got off of that dox. Because, well, I bet you she told you I was the boringest person she's ever doxed. But this is what it said. In response to it says, who has an assault record? And then it was responded to. PB&J says she has an assault on her record. Steph said to ask if it's true. Oh, man. What kind of response is that? It was a laughing emoji. What? Andrea P is either on drugs or is failed doxing. Maury, the lie detector, says that she is not the father. Lols. It was the most boringest record I have ever read. Nope, not true. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you got your rocks off. Why don't you keep spreading some more lies? When will you guys listen? When will you guys ever listen to a thing I have to say? I don't got anything to hide. I mean, come on now. I don't know what else to say. Why would I lie? I won't. I don't have no time to. I mean, my mom always said my mouth would get me in trouble. I find it comical. She found a Section 8 housing. She found my age. I mean, she found a couple traffic tickets, I'm sure. I mean, what else? In my opinion, laying hands on your mother or sexual assault obviously is okay for these fucktards. Honestly, I can't believe this. I know, right? They're out here coming at me for something that isn't even fucking true. And it's so bizarre. It's so bizarre. But yet they sit with some of the weirdest ones. I don't even know. Anyways, is PB&J. I've always thought it was one of them under and all. It's Andrea Powers. It's Andrea Powers. That's who PB&J is. That's been put out there by other people and not me. But that's been publicly put out there. If y'all haven't found that out yet, well, now you know. I do thank you all for lurking with me today. Now it's going to turn into something you're probably not going to be very well entertained by, because now I'm here for my subs and not for you guys. I'm here for my subs, my members, the people who actually support me, the people that matter to me. But I do want to say thank you for entertaining me and getting a laugh out of me. And I just find it pretty comical that the one person that actually looked into me was the first to basically state, yeah, I live a very boring life. There's no drug charges because there's no drugs involved. There's no assault records because I don't put my hands on other people, nor do I put my hands on my children. These fucking idiots. It is what it is. Yeah, so who is PB&J? Who is PB&J and Love and Light? Okay, so PB&J is Andrea Powers. As for Love and Light, I have my opinions about that. I have my sources on that. I have my thoughts on that. You know how to reach out to me. I'm not going to throw that out there until I'm positive that I know who that is. I also have an opinion on that one. And who else was I asked about? Hope. I can't remember who. Anyways, but yeah, I have my opinions on that one. There's just a lot of people around here that are out here just trying to do some fuck shit, and it's so stupid. Who's mom and dad? What do you mean? Marie, what you mean? Who's mom and dad? Can I take down this evidence here? Coming from the source that full on threw my business out there? I mean, this is just a motherfucker, dude. Oh, and by the way, no hard feelings on anybody out there, not even the people that dox me. I don't even care. Like I said, I live the most boringest life ever. So, I mean, at least we all got entertainment out of it in the end, right? Because it was like, yeah, you're boring. I have no grudges. I hold no grudges against anybody, honestly. Not even you fucksticks that are over there doing all this stupid shit. I mean, it's kind of quite entertaining at this point. However, some people will never, ever understand. Andrea Powers must feel very safe behind her alt because they have been gruesome. Yeah. Love and Light had been one. You're absolutely one of the worst. Yes, you're absolutely right. Sorry, I missed some girl. No, you're okay. You're all right. Well, PB&J can stop slandering stuff now. That's enough proof without showing your docs. I mean, they're more than welcome to show it. It's already been shown. I don't know if it still exists over on John's channel, but if it does, it's all available over there. If it's not, then I can't help that they took it down. I mean, there was nothing to dox. Fucking dumb. Listen. I may have beaten a girl's ass back in high school for calling me Four Eyes or whatever, and I said, I'll show you fucking Four Eyes. Wait till we get off this bus. And I beat her ass right there at that bus stop, too. But let's just say she didn't come out her house after that, and she was my neighbor. But we won't go there. That's probably the worst that I've ever done in my entire life, right there. Right there. And that was back in high school, or high school, middle school type bullshit. That was kid shit, so it's whatever. You don't deserve this stuff. You are a good friend to those assholes. Yeah, I know. JL, where is Paula? I'm missing her. From what I understand, she's basically taken a step back and out of the bullshit. You know, she's if she is around, you just don't know. But from what I understand, she's got a lot going on, and she's living life away from this hellhole like many should do. But can I just remind you all that this is the internet? Remember when you all say this place is big enough for everybody? Why do you guys keep trying to get us taken off of here and yeeted off of here and all this other bullshit? Oh, that reminds me. I also wanted to show this because people want to sit around here and talk about some how I supposedly beat my kids and I need to get off the internet and take care of my kids. Well, I'm just gonna get this out of the way while I'm talking about this real quick, and then after that, I'm gonna get back to what I want to do. And what I would rather be doing, because this shit, I mean, as I find it a little entertaining, I also find it gross for people to do, you know? It's so gross. Like, when are we going to grow up? Stop being hypocrites. Stop with the bullshit. You know, recently people have called out some things but when you don't call them out, that's when people start going haywire, you know. Then when you call them out, people want to get pissed because you called people out and you're not okay with things. It's so fucking hypocritical. This is hypocrisy island over here. Fuck, I don't know, but I'll do that. Whatever. I'll be that person to say that. This whole place is hell, and then, in my opinion. And it's been stated many times, unless somebody says or does something to call it out and changes their... Why don't everybody just not call out all the fuck shit and everybody just change their doings so nobody's got to be called out for nothing? Doesn't that make sense? If everybody would just stop, move on. Content creators, come up with better content for your followings. There's nothing I can really say or do to try to make any kind of change in anything, but I can say what I have to say. Just 1 second, guys. I'm trying to get this uploaded. Sorry, guys. Let's open that. Open that. All right. So, first of all, let's talk about this one first. Here we have Miss Tattoos. Miss Tattoos. Yeah, I don't know what it is about me that I just get under your skin, or I have some, you just always have had this dislike for me. You know, and I can't say that I've ever had the same feeling about you, oddly enough. But let's talk about this. Yelling in your kid's face is disgusting. Just because you don't hate your kids doesn't mean you're not abusing them. Some people on this platform are low-life piece of shit trash. Let me tell you, this was 7 days ago. At the time of the screenshot, this was posted after the I believe after the educational live about STDs and HPVs. That, well, whatever. People are going to believe what they want to believe. You know, you can get it from a hard toilet seat. But anyways, I digress. Here we have her speaking out upon me, because this one was also the one that put out the video with me yelling at my son to shut up. When I startled him, he startled me by yelling "mom," because I don't yell. I very rarely yell at my kids, unless they are absolutely doing something absolutely wrong. But no, I don't yell. I don't do any of that shit. But let's continue. Shall we? Here we go. I do not agree with most of the absolute disgusting discipline the Frankies displayed. However, I do think we need more hands-on discipline as a society. Not beating our kids, and of course not taping them up. So you know what I mean? I was sent to my room without a dinner many times. Why? Well, that sounds like abuse to me. You were abused as a child. Maybe that's why you got a big problem with, maybe even parents parenting their kids. I don't know. But because I acted like a spoiled brat. Yeah, you still do. I agree. In this case is very different, but all the side shit punishment people are crying about, it's lame. The one big difference in my years growing up, none of this was filmed and shown to my peers. How sad for these kids to know this will be on the internet forever. I can agree with you there. It's absolutely sad. However, you continue on and you go, some kids do still need to get belted like my generation was. Really? But yet you want to try to school me in parenting. I don't belt my kids. I don't belt my kids, nor do I think it's okay to belt kids. But quit with the 24/7 filming and locking up these amazing kids. So you got more problems with them filming the kids than what you do with belting the kids. Wow. Okay. But yelling is not allowed. You're right. Nope. Don't yell at your kids, but you can belt them. According to her, I grew up with when my principal was allowed to paddle me. I wonder if kids these days would have more respect if this was still a thing. So you're condoning even principals being able to whip kids, but you want to harp upon the fact that I told my kid to shut up? You want to harp upon the fact that I punished my kid and took a vape from him and his phone? Are you kidding me? Oh, bitch. Move on. Get over your hatred towards me because wow. Yes, they think calling one person a predator is dangerous, but calling Steph a child abuser isn't. Selective outrage. Please speak louder for those in the back. That's so fucking stupid. This is so stupid. Yes, I absolutely had to address this because I am so over it. Like, at this point, it's nothing but comedy. I can't help but laugh because you all are twisting shit way more than what you need to be twisting shit. I mean, clean out your eardrums. Only thing I know about Paula is the bad stuff that was screamed for over a year. I agree, Brandy. I agree. I 100% agree. But, to each their own. Like I said, I'm not on here anymore to fight any specific person's battle any longer. If I got to fight my own, I'll fight my own. But at this point, I think it's like a mute point to continue. But, I mean, unless I find it comical like this. This is the only reason why I addressed it today, because I honestly... I don't know if the person that I was speaking to in the message that actually speaks to this person. But if they want to come out, they will straight tell you, I laughed my ass off when I read this. How horrible of a person I am, and how I abuse, and how I have some domestic assault charges on my record. I literally laughed my ass off reading it. Like, I'm just like, I don't even know what to say. Like, it's stupid. I mean, I like salt. I like garlic salt. I like salt. I like seasoned salt. But you won't find no salt on my record. For real, for real. It is what it is. These people crack me up. That's me. And yes, yes, exactly. It was so, I laughed so hard. Like, I almost had tears. It's like, the fucking stupidity of these people. And I said, please message. I said, I know you got contact with Paula. Please message her and ask her about the assault on my record. I said, because she'll probably come back and tell you I was the most boring docs she's ever read or looked at. Because there was nothing to put out there on me. Anyhow, like I said, I want to move along this live. I'll probably be on here maybe a little bit longer. But now I'm going to do a question answer. Y'all can ask me anything off the wall, any opinions about anything taking place. I'm going to tell you straight from the first thing I think of to tell you. I am not going to beat around the bush about anything, but I think, depending on the question, we could have some fun. So if anybody has anything that they would like to pick my brain for, I'm down for that. I am an open book. If there's anything that you may have seen out there that's out on me, or been said about me, and you would like clarification about anything, I 100% am here for it. Let's do this. It's so fucking stupid. I'm glad y'all can laugh and move on too. It's very impossible to make peace and keep it moving. Yeah. It's so stupid. But like I said, I'm anymore. Listen, I am not gonna come out here and rage about things that piss me off about anything. It's comical at this point. You can only say something so many times before it's a repetitive thing and it becomes moot. So yeah. So I think yeah. Does anybody have anything that they may need me to address, or they want to, I don't know, pick my brain for anything that I may know that y'all may not know? I don't know. I'm here for it. I'm honestly here to laugh and to have fun at this point. As a matter of fact, I will even invite anybody to join panel. Do remember that any donations or any super chats or super stickers or anything that's donated to the channel will be put into a fund for a nest egg. That's what we called it, a nest egg, but mainly for housing situations. Yeah. How do you feel about Darla? Well, I've always liked Darla. I even like the MTV show Daria. I used to watch that shit all the time. I find Daria fun. I find her entertaining. Yeah, I have no bad feelings about her. Yeah, I feel like, some things some things should be spoken upon and other things shouldn't, and I just find it crazy that a lot of the people, I'm not even gonna lie to you, I feel like Daria, that like I mean, for the most part, we know who you sit with. We know who you side with or whatever. It doesn't even matter to me upon that. Like, you're welcome here. You're welcome to chat with us. You're welcome to join in. But I do feel like at some point, things have to be said. Hey, this isn't cool. Stop. That's not what was said. Stop. Maybe, it's not going to stop unless people stop it. Let me see. Just got home and my damn neighbor has a llama. Now I want a llama to add to your farm, right, Brandy? I know you do. You have a small zoo as it is. Yeah, you do. Yes, you do. I think that's so funny. Now you're like, I want a llama. What was it? What the fuck does Bella Vlogs have? Bella Vlogs or whatever the fuck their name is. I've been following them. Alpacas. They have some alpacas. Another YouTube channel, Belle de Vlogs, or I don't know if you're interested in that. But I started following them back when they were the couple that were planning on adopting 2 twins, and they found out that it was a scam. That was a big story in the past recent months on YouTube, that they found out they were scammed, but they did end up adopting a very beautiful little girl. I'm so happy for them. I'll be back. Gotta get stuff out of the car. Okay, Brandy, take your time. In the meantime, anybody else want to pick my brain besides Daria? But I mean, if Daria's got more questions, she's more than welcome to ask. I mean, at this point, I also dropped the link. If anybody wants to join panel, you're more than welcome to drop the link. But do remember, we always represent with Sofa riding the cock, so we don't get any bombs or any inappropriate things, or we can also do the king random fuckery, because we like fuckery. We're a fuckery here. So what are you doing? What are you doing? Pretty interesting. Whoop whoop. Drop them. That's the way. That's the way we have it over here. We drop them. Any cahoots? Nobody. Does anybody want to join panel? Oh, can we talk about Alicia and the promise that she won't act weird at the pumpkin patch, but 3 pumpkin spicy lattes later? I can't even talk right now. Yeah. Or how about this one? Finger in the butt. I find these are my favorite memes of all. Shoots a Nerf gun at her butthole. Any cahoots. Anyways, I am really enjoying the memes over here, guys. I have so many of them. Let's talk about it. Can we talk about the nurse? That's the nurse. She doesn't do this, though. Oh, sorry. That was a mistake. What are you doing? Did you guys know that emojis are dirty? They can be some of the dirtiest little critters out here. And I actually did a live stream where I went back. I didn't think you'd answer me. Thanks. Oh, absolutely, no problem. I mean, why wouldn't I? I told you, I don't have. What do I got to hide? I could be like, no, I don't like you, but I don't. I have no hard feelings towards anybody, really. I mean, nobody. I think that this is all kind of childish games at this point, in to threaten people because you don't sit with the same people anymore is absolutely absurd, in my opinion. Or to sit and threaten people if they don't get off the internet or go take care of their kids. Well, I mean, who the hell are you all to talk about? In the end, you don't hear me out here doing that crazy shit. You don't see me under no alts doing that crazy shit. Like, it is what it is. Like, we all could be doing better in our own lives, in my opinion. We all could get ourselves off of here and do something with our lives. I mean, I do work. I work hard for what I have. That's what makes me respect my own things, others people's things, and have respect for others, I was not just brought up to have everything handed to me. It's some people will never know. I think Daria is smart, and she makes me laugh when she makes certain people uncomfortable. Yes, that is funny. That is kind of funny, though. I do. Oh my God, JL. Yeah, you got a 12er. Or BOGO for 2 people for 1 question. Yeah, a 2fer. I said 12er. Oh, leave it to myself. But yeah, anyways, boy, look at those numbers drop now that I'm not talking shit about people. I love it when that happens. I find it kind of cool. And it was brought up, and I gotta say, I did watch this stream of Lindsay's, and I do 100% agree with her. I called that out fucking months and months ago. The fact that people can make so much money out here bitching and degrading, belittling, putting down others. You can grow your channel quick as shit out here by doing despicable, inhumane, mainly things, vile, disgusting things to each other. You can gain so much, but in the end, you're only going to grow. You're only going to grow so big before, everybody just, you don't grow no more. And the fact that people can make so much money off of doing those type of things, it's disgusting. And it's almost like that's the only type of content that that people are willing to donate for or support. Honestly, so be it. If that's I don't want that type of content. I'd rather stay true to who I am, because I don't want to be out here bashing people. I don't want to be out here putting people down. I don't want to be out here putting people's personal business that they told me in private, because I there's so much more to it, and there's so much more that I could say about things like that, but I choose not to, because I hold myself to a bigger podium, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm sitting high on my high horse. Who knows? It is what it is, but people are afraid to hurt feelings. So that's why I didn't think you'd answer. I wouldn't have cared if you said, can't stand you, Daria. No, honestly, if I can't, I would have said it. Let me see. I used to feel that way about Paula and John. Honestly, I used to back when everything was going on, and after a year of having this person's bad, that person's bad, pounded into your head, and don't trust, just trust. I used to feel that way about Paula and John. However, recently I realized my experience with people and other people's experience with same people are going to be different. Their walks are not going to be the same walks that I'm going to have with others. I feel like we all have our own way of connecting. Sometimes you can connect with others that others cannot connect with, it's kind of crazy, I don't feel like somebody else's grudge needs to be my grudge, nor does it need to be my grudges need to be somebody else's grudges. In a sense, it is what that is. Dishes, laundry are my only real enemies. Gosh, tell me about it. Listen, let's not go there. I don't even want to talk about that, because I'm probably going to be shutting this down here very soon, because I got laundry and I got dishes that I got to get done. And I got to get these boys to cleaning up this mess that they have in this room, because it is what it is. So don't take off, kid. I know you hear me over there. Oh, man, y'all hear me parenting? I shouldn't do that on a live, right? Oh, and bitch, just so you know, I will say something if I think people are crossing lines, but it has to be like real life or something. If it's petty, I keep minding my business. I get that. I do understand that. For an example, your story being brought here, I was furious and I couldn't stay quiet. I get that. I just feel like, some things just doesn't, it's, I don't know, I don't know if you know about, these accounts that tag me or try to, and I can't, that's why I don't blame you. I cannot blame anybody if they're not seeing it, because a lot of these people that are out here and they are threatening and threatening to digger and dickering, whatever the fuck it is. I can't say that everybody knows about them. You know what I mean? Like, because there's troll accounts that are out here that go on and on about, people that I'm friends with that I don't even know exist. So I can't hold that against anybody, nor will I hold that against anybody. But I feel like at some point, when it's, I mean, listen, I am nobody special. I don't have no clip channel out here clipping me and putting out my facts or my truths. I mean, I am not that special, nor do I probably don't even deserve it. Who knows? I've done my fuck shit. I'll admit it. I've done things that I shouldn't have done or said things in private that I shouldn't have said, like the whole, when it was brought up to me about the Mikey thing and they're going to sick him on James. And I said, I don't give a fuck what you do, because honestly, I could care less about the son of a bitch, because that's how I felt at the time. Was it wrong for me to say? Yep, it was wrong for me to say. But at the time, that's how I felt. I mean, after, time heals everything, I guess. I don't know. If you have an example of where Jay should have said something, I could answer better. Sorry. What do you mean? I've seen Daria speak up or leave call out dog whistles. Yeah, I have. I've seen her many times do stuff like that, or I used to see Navigator do it all the time. I don't know whatever happened between Navigator and I, but it's just like all of a sudden Navigator doesn't come around here no more. Navigator was fuck. She was supposed to be my channel management. She was supposed to tell me to hey, zip it, shut up, don't do that. You know, she was supposed to keep me on track because that's just who I saw a navigator as. But recently, like, it's almost like if anybody from that walk of, honestly, I'm surprised to see Daria here and to be here today as long as she's been here, to be honest. I'm bored because well, I do know that Daria does and goes where she wants. Nobody's gonna stop her. But I also thought Navigator was one of those kind of people. But I don't know. It is what it is. Oh yeah, I have no clue what you're talking about. So there's accounts tagging you and threatening you. I haven't seen that. Oh yeah. Yeah. Like I said, if I mean, my docs has been put out there everywhere. Stephanie Larrabee, hit me up on Facebook. I mean, I'm willing to. I'll share that channel with you. I'll share those channels with you. As a matter of fact, because I blocked that main channel, I recently got a sub. Was it yesterday, JL? I think it was yesterday that I sent you that screenshot. But there was a new sub that I got. Let me show you all. Let me show you all. This is my new sub. It came in. Where did you go? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Oh, where are you? I know it's been over 24 hours, so where are you? Oh, that's Sabrina Spooky Boo. Anybody watch Sabrina Spooky Boo? I love Sabrina Spooky Boo. Okay, here. Let me see. Share, present. I'm going to show you this new account that was just made the other day. Watch this. I will show you this account. And I'm pretty sure that it's the same person as Meff Tiff. Meff Tiff. There you go. That's the account. Meff Tiff. Everybody knows about Meff Tiff because I already shared a screenshot of Meff Tiff. But yeah, I blocked them. And shortly after realizing I blocked Meff Tiff, we get this sub. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see. Isn't that fun? I mean, I'll see what? I'll see that you don't know shit about me. I mean, I'll see that you're putting out falsities and lies and all this other shit. Like, come on now. People. Gotta run, got a few things, but I'll be listening. Have a good day, ladies. Okay, thank you, JL, for coming and joining and laughing with me. All the times we laugh lately. I can't speak for Nav, but you said some really crappy stuff about our YouTube homie. Yeah, I have, but me saying something about somebody else isn't me saying anything about them or anybody else, you know? I haven't said anything negative or bad about you per se. I haven't said anything negative about Navigator even. Did I call her out? Did I say, hey, where are you? Why won't you speak up? Why won't you stick up for what's right? Yeah, I did, because I went to her about that issue where it's being spun into lies. And I just don't understand where these people are now that I went to about these things to speak up and be like, yo, you're wrong about this. Yo, you're telling this all wrong. And no, it's like the things that people are getting away with it's absolutely dumb and despicable. And here's the thing. I know, they know, Navigator knows, everybody knows. Anybody that was actually there and involved in the whole partaking of everything, they know. I can't speak for Nav, but and to be fair, I wish you would correct that. Have I? I did. I absolutely did. You said P was posted on Amber's channel. That didn't happen. Okay. Do you really want me to? Do you listen? That right there is gonna get me. Here's what I'm gonna say to that. In due time, the truth is coming out in that. I'll tell you that proof has been circulating from myself. I've circulated it. And in due time, it will be addressed. where all of that shit right there that you're talking about, the P, came from. I've absolutely posted also, and I tagged Amber in that post. So if you go through my community post about a week or two ago, you'll find that. And if you read the post, it absolutely states everything down to, I was absolutely gutted when I'm like, this is a fucking proof that you had, that you so highly fucking talk so high upon. Yeah, that's all out there. Also, I keep saying, hey, Gladys, ask Mel, who told me it was you that went to Lindsay and caused all the fuck shit between Lindsay and I. Ask Mel, who told me Gladys is nothing but a shit stirrer behind the scenes. Why don't you go ask Mel? But nobody has done that, have they? Why ain't somebody calling out the things that need to be called out? Because while they're out here lying about me, some people, I got nothing to fucking hide. Did I talk about people that I was pissed at? Yep. It is what it is. Did I believe people that I thought were friends? Yep. Should I have? Nope. Did I learn a lesson? Yep. Fuck all y'all. At this point, I think you all are lying about everything. No. But yeah. So, and if you didn't correct that, then I'm sorry. I just like to go fuck around on YouTube. I don't take much seriously, but I think you and Nav were closer. We were. I thought we were. Anyways, but I mean, I've talked to the night that everything happened with the whole thing with my son being 5150 and the whole threats that he made. I absolutely called Navigator, and I called her, and I felt like it's such a fucking idiot because I didn't know what to do, how to get my kid help. What's the first thing that I need to do? How do I get him help? Because we were trying at this time, his father and I, to do what we could to help him in any way we could, but nothing was panning out. We were every time we thought, something would pan out, it was like a roadblock in the way, and I didn't know what to do. And all I could think was, there was a certain somebody that put out information that shouldn't have been put out upon people. And I contacted that one person that I thought would be able to help. And I knew that they were a state away from me. And I was, betting on the fact that between the bordering states, things wouldn't be too much different in law wise. So I betted on it, and I went for it, and I called and I asked her what her opinion was and how to do what I needed to do to get my kid help, and that's what I did. I was absolutely a fucking mess that night and absolutely a worried parent. So, probably losing my mind at that time myself, but that's not here nor there. Bye, Andy, bye. But I've been asking Ghost if they can chill in chats. They don't listen to me, which I figured people do what they want. Yeah, I get that. And like I said, I don't take other people's actions out on others. I feel like I take accountability for anything and everything that I say or do. Don't hold nobody else responsible for the things that I say and do. I don't ask others to do that. As I am my own person. My mom always said my mouth was gonna get me in trouble, and it probably always does. But I mean, I get myself in trouble. I don't need nobody else to take that fall for me. I don't think before I speak. You'll always get the truth out of me, at least. I mean, that's a plus, right? That's why I was interested in doing question answers. Pick my brain. I don't care about what. If you have anything to ask, I thought it would be pretty entertaining to find out, some of the things some of the first things that will pop into my head. And the answers that would come of those things. Also, it would be like a get to know the creator kind of thing, kind of live. It would be fun. So I'll probably spark up another live or something sometime this weekend. Maybe we can look forward into that. Also, who knows what may come between then and now. Like I said, I'm only gonna address anything that I find to be funny. I'm not out here to bash anybody, to hate on anybody, to make others feel like they need to feel some type of way about anybody. That's not what I'm out here for. I'd much rather laugh and have fun and do something entertaining, I guess, in a way. But I guess with that said, I may get off of here. Of course I'm back and you're about to shut down. Oh no. I mean, do you want to join panel? You can join panel. I'll drop the link. Let's see how well StreamYard works. Because, you know, there was something that I was talking to you about doing. I would like to maybe do that and make plans for that soon. Because honestly, like I'm ready to go in a completely I mean, even if listen, if I lose 400 subs, I don't even care, you know. I'm done with this bickering back and forth. It's not getting nobody anywhere. It's getting people hostile towards each other, and it's only making matters worse. The more that it's happening, creators don't start changing their content and stop going at one another, nothing's ever going to change, and this is only going to continue getting worse. You know, we got having people go to their house and flatten their tires, or, you know, it's just so crazy. It's so fucking insane. I'll never understand it. It's very uncalled for. I don't agree with it. That I will say. I do not agree with anybody going real life with that on anybody. Especially showing up at other people's house. Let's put Sofa right in the cot. Is that you?
Yeah, it could be me.
Oh, okay. Then we can take Sofa right in the cot down. I miss Sofa. Come around here. Back when I was cool.
Right.
Cool kid. I'm not a cool kid no more. It is.
Oh, evidently neither one of us are. It's fine.
I know, right? We will walk this walk together. I mean, we've done it for what, 5 years now?
Right? Like, look, there are certain things if you have to do to be the cool kid, I don't want to play.
Yeah, me neither. I'm done with the game. I'm done playing the game. Like, just leave me and mine and others out of your mouth. You're such a weirdo. How are you today?
Girl, I had a doctor's appointment in Houston today, and so that, you know, that's a 2-hour drive there, 2-hour drive back if there's no traffic, and of course my ass gets stuck in traffic for 2 hours. So where I should have been back home at 3:30, I'm just now getting home. So yeah.
Uh-oh.
So how are you doing other than the other YouTube bullshit?
Well, on the plus side, you know, I haven't been live for a while. I had a nerve that was making itself known in my tooth. I went today and had that removed, so thankfully that's taken care of. Huh?
Really?
You're cutting up.
Y'all don't need to bark just because they see the llama and they're freaking out because they have not noticed the llama, and like he's up next to the fence, so they're like, "What the hell is that?" It's a weird looking dog to them,
right?
Dave told me there was a llama out there, but I had not seen it. But it's like, right up to the fence. Now I want a damn llama.
Did you get rid of all the pups?
Not even kidding. No, I still have 3. It's driving me crazy. I never have puppies this long.
And yeah, you normally
Never.
get rid of them pretty quick. I mean, you have a good breeding batch of dogs, so
It's just a bad time right now. You know, people are struggling to buy groceries. Cooper, stop it. And
you're
it's
right.
just too much for people, and I get it.
Yep.
So, I mean, I even went down on what I normally charge, but I'm not going to just let these guys go to anything, because then they'll end up at the pound. So they can just stay here
and
and
that's
eat me out
how
of house and home.
it will happen in the long run. They'll be cool to have for a while, and then after they, yeah.
Well, people love them when they're babies, and then they get up, at about a teenage size. At about 6-7 months, they're a lot to handle, and they're a lot to feed. And they're like, I don't want this no more. And then they take them to the pound. So yeah, I'm not playing that game.
Yeah, and I definitely get the whole purpose of, what you charge for them. And because, I mean, if they're willing to pay for that for the puppy or whatever, that they're going to make sure that it's taken care of and they can afford it.
Right.
But
yeah, it just makes life hard, because I've got so much going on, and you add in taking care of puppies, and it's a lot of work. It's a lot.
Was this a planned litter? Or did you not plan for her to
Not
have
really.
these?
I was wanting to wait. I wanted to wait till winter. And it was one of those things where I thought we were in a safe spot and not breedable. And my boy's good. I looked up and was like, oh shit.
The day she had them.
Fuck, I didn't want that to happen.
Right. And that's almost like
Tam's
surprise that she got on Saturday morning. Did you hear that?
See what happened?
Oh, she had posted on her community tab photos. She has chicken butt now. let me share that with you, because it's so adorable. He's absolutely adorable. She's like, well, I thought I had 2 female what the hell, guinea pigs.
Oh, and they ended up being male and female guinea pigs.
Yeah, she woke up to a surprise.
Yeah, and you can't tell they're pregnant until boom, you have babies. It's weird. They're like little Houdinis.
And it's so crazy because, she's like, she's like, well, we woke up to a surprise today, but what do you do at this point? You can't do anything. I mean, well,
guinea pigs are so cute when they're babies.
Yeah.
They're so cute. We had gotten, the kids wanted hamsters when they were little, and we got everybody their own hamster. They had their own cage. Well, Chris's kept dying. Like, we went through 3 hamsters, and every time I went back within days, and the lady says, what's going on? And so I told her, and she's like, oh, he's handling them too much and stressing them. She was like, let's get him in a gerbil, because they're just kind of sturdier. And I was like, are they really? And she was like, yeah, do a gerbil. So he picks the gerbil he wants. We go home, and I start watching this gerbil, and her belly is growing. And she got really fat. And I took her back up there, and I said, is that a pregnant gerbil? And she went, oh, no. I said, oh, great. She was like, okay, just when she has the babies and they're old enough, bring them back up here, and we'll take the babies. That way you don't have to deal with it, because they should have been separated. And they obviously weren't. So they had to go back through and find the boy that was in the group of gerbils. They ended up with a whole mess of pregnant gerbils. But yeah, before it was over,
like, they must have
wouldn't let me get rid of any of them.
Okay, the trigger warning, this could be a little graphic in this sense, but not really. I mean, if you've ever seen an animal have babies, it's not triggering at all. You've seen it all in that case. Tam, I am showing your baby out. Listen, promoting the baby. So this is the baby.
Look how
It is
cute.
so stinking cute.
It's so adorable. There's a lady local that has a baby hedgehog they can't take care of, and I want that hedgehog so bad.
Like she must have just had him there.
Look at it.
Oh, that's mommy and daddy. I'm guessing that is now mommy and daddy. At least it was mommy and mommy.
Sister. It was sister and sister, and turned out to be mommy and daddy.
Right. Whatever, whichever one you want to look at it, but it is so tiny. I'm like, man, if I was closer, I would so say, hey, let me have it. But it's so cute. There's so many more. Let's go back here. Let's go here. I've seen that she's done several little photo updates. Let's go down. We're gonna go down. She's so photogenic with her animals. I love it.
Kind of rodent. I can't
Did
do
you see
any
the koala
rodent
bear?
creatures because my no. Where?
Hold on. Okay, so
koala.
here's
Do
our
you
little
have a
chicken
koala,
butt.
Pam Pam?
Here's our little chicken butt,
Oh,
Bojang's
that's so
baby.
cute. That baby is adorable.
Yeah, it is. Wonder where he got his colors, because it doesn't look like mom and dad have them colors. Uh-oh. What's going on here? That's my computer, probably. It was a black screen. And then let's go up. Go back. There's some more photos of him. Look at his coloring.
How cute.
His coloring
He is the cutest.
Yeah. Because look at the mom and dad. I mean, the mom has a little bit of orange, but not that much. You don't see white in them. To anyone wanting to follow Chicken Butt's journey in life.
You never know what's in their genetics.
Right. I'm going to come back and I'm going to subscribe to that channel. Here's a little sneak peek to what Tam is going to be doing for Halloween. Chicken Butt just got his own channel made. I'll post his link tomorrow to see who's enjoying.
Oh, how cute.
I like her names for her animals. Chicken Butt. What can I ask you?
I'm fixing to name these 3 puppies. That way I can start.
Go ahead.
Oh, I think my internet's lagging. Sorry if I'm talking over you.
No, I'm
fixing to name
probably
the
talking
puppies.
over you.
That way I know what to call them, because other than pups.
Well, Mama or Daddy,
Dragon
that first photo, it's Rhonda kissing him. Never thought this is crazy little animal lady. That's funny.
Okay, so what were you saying that we needed to talk about? What did we talk about doing? Because we talked about
we talked about talking about Gypsy Rose.
Oh, yes, I am working on getting some stuff together. I just talked to Christy Blanchard the other day.
Really?
Because there's
Here's the koala bear
stuff we're trying to put together. Oh, look at it. I need to go to Australia. It's the one place in the world I've always wanted to go. It's my dream vacation is to go to Australia.
Koala bears. I just want to see it. I want to hold it. That'll never happen. She said it was in her mom's.
It will for me one day.
Backyard.
Oh, wow. See, they get to see cool creatures in their backyard, and we just don't have that.
Yeah, but they also got big ass spiders.
I don't know. I mean, as terrified as I am of spiders, I still want to go to Australia. It would be cool to see one of them so I could run the other direction and say, I actually saw one and it scared the shit out of me. Be fine. But yeah, because I am deathly terrified of spiders, like true arachnophobia.
You're dork. That's a rubber band, dude. He says, Mom, which one is the ring finger? And he's got a little, one of those small little rubber bands for like ponytails. He put it on his ring finger. Oh, anyways. Hello, hey Kelly, how are you?
But yeah, so I'm
Yeah.
talking with Christy and with Titania. We're working on putting a few things together, and Gypsy gets out in December, so
Yep.
it would be really cool if I could do it around that time.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
Even
Like,
cooler,
because
she'll
we
come over.
we were gonna compare what, like, my side that I was at, that, like, we're gonna compare like what we each knew, or when you have more facts
Right.
than I do, and we were just gonna kind of speak upon what we knew, or what we can debunk from
Right.
what I was told. In a sense, I would feel horrible doing it around her release date, because I know what I was told is probably a whole lot of falsities, and she's probably going to be like, "Oh no, you're crazy bitch."
What I am hoping to do is, I mean, I want to do that and do like just deep talk on it, and then I would love to have them come on at some point. There is some exposing we're going to do during that little bit of drama.
Wait.
But
There's some
it's going to be,
exposing.
yes, we are
Like,
going to well, there's some stuff that's going to come out on, and I'm trying to word this very carefully, on a certain somebody that calls herself the expert.
oh, fancy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well,
Yep.
yeah. Is that going to happen when we're all talking about it? Huh.
No,
Or,
it'll probably be after, because I would rather keep the case to the case.
right. And then the other case to the case. Huh.
Yeah.
Well, definitely, I'm gonna be there for that, because I was there for all of that whole rabbit holes.
Oh yeah. Well, there's even stuff that people don't know from behind the scenes with us, that
Right.
as we've all walked away, we've started sharing details, and we're like, oh, okay. Like, I
Right.
literally had somebody last night say, "Why didn't you tell me any of this?" And I said, "You wouldn't have listened. You
Right.
didn't ask me. You took her word for what was going on. So why would I go to you and tell you anything?" So
Well, and that's like the whole thing in
yeah,
my position. I know what I was led to know and believe, about the whole thing, and
well, I was shocked that you still believed that Gypsy testified for the prosecution, and I'm like, what? I was floored that was what y'all were told. I didn't know that was what y'all were told.
yeah, well, we were told that she absolutely turned on him, and I was like, I was pissed about it, because I'm like, what do you mean? You went and got the knife, you went and got the clothes and change of clothes, you set everything up, you even sent him a damn video through to show him how to get to the house, to your mom's bedroom.
Well,
I'm
and
like,
if anybody ever, if you actually go listen to her testimony in court, she admits to all of it. She admits to what she did.
yeah,
I mean, she
I 100%
she
think,
threw him under the bus
yeah,
in interrogation. During the interrogation, she threw him under the bus. She did.
yep.
But not in court. In court, she was factual. I mean, she testified for the defense.
I thought it
And
was
the
the
only reason she got a
prosecution.
deal and he didn't was because she took the deal. He refused the deal.
Otherwise, he could be
I want
out.
to say they offered him 35.
Oh,
Yeah, they
really?
offered him 35.
Well, he
I
would be
believe it was
getting out.
35. I could be wrong on the. I could. Let's not let nobody quote me on that. I could be wrong on those years. I want to say it was 35 years. It might have been like 50, but he would have been out. He would have had a chance to get out, and he refused it.
And now he's stuck in there for life.
And for life, unless his appeals ever go through, and he doesn't have anything appeal worthy, I don't think. I mean, stranger things have happened, but
Right. That's a whole sad circumstance. I feel bad for the things that she was put through when she was growing up, and the things that like her mother did to her. But I feel like, for as many times as she was standing up, walking around the house, she knew she could get up and walk. Her mother was just kind of sweeping, or wanting her to sweep it all under the rug, and looking like she was ill.
well, but if you go back to and look at people who are abused, and like even Stockholm syndrome and those kind of things,
Listen, it's nothing to
It's a
stand up and
tactic
walk
thing.
away.
Well, I mean, it's easier said than done unless you're living in that situation. The same
I
thing with
guess
Stockholm
so, yeah.
syndrome. People fall in love with their abusers and their kidnappers.
True. Very
Huh?
true. Very true. Very,
So, I
very,
mean,
very.
it's always said that, you know, she could have done this, or she could. There's a lot that she could have done. There's a lot that a lot of people could have done.
Yep.
And the
I
same with
bet.
Nick. And the two of them, in my opinion, it was both.
Nick
It was
could have.
two bad chemicals being put together for an explosion.
Yeah. And honestly, I mean, like you
Well,
said,
and you know,
a lot of people could have done things differently. So.
right. Well, and you know, look at on Nick's side. Let's go on Nick's side, because we can say Gypsy should have told the doctor. Gypsy should have walked away. Gypsy should have done this. Well, I mean, the one time Gypsy did walk away, her mama found her and brought her back, and it was really bad. So
Right.
there was a lot that Gypsy did try to do or could have done. Well, with Nick, if he was as mentally incapable that they said he was, why
That was
did the mother
they
not
found
pay
him.
attention to where he was at?
Are you talking about when her mom brought her back, when they found her at like the hotel or whatever of that guy and his wife or whatever?
Yeah, she was at the guy's house. She went to the guy's house.
Yeah. I don't know why I thought it was a hotel, but maybe it's
I think
the
it was
whole
a house. It might have been a hotel, but it was. I mean, it was where he was staying.
right.
But you know,
But didn't the neighbors also see her walking down the street at times to meet up with other men?
there are rumors of that. There are rumors of that, but there was never anything concrete that was what anybody
Solid.
saw, because all of the neighbors all were shocked that she could walk. So,
Right.
you know, but with as far as Nick is concerned, why was he gone for several days at a time? Why did the mom not know where he was at if he was that mentally disabled?
Right.
And you know, that bus ride was 18 hours one way, so you're looking at 36 hours just on the bus, not to mention while you're there. So you're looking at a good 2 days.
He made the trip twice,
2 to 3 days gone. Yes, and you don't know where he's at. I mean, come on. And then when he was arrested at McDonald's after being at McDonald's
twice.
When he's in McDonald's all day long watching porn and jacking off. I mean, come on. You know, I struggled with Nick's mother for a long time because I felt like both of his parents, not just his mother, I felt like both of them failed him. I just do. And even to this day, that's where I sit on concern of Nick ever getting out, because he doesn't have a good support system. His dad is never going to support him getting true mental help and staying on any kind of medication or any kind of thing like that, because he doesn't believe in it.
Right.
And so Nick would fall back into the same trap of doing something like this for somebody else.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. And it's, I mean, and how do you not notice your kid gone twice, 3 days or plus at a time, you know, twice? You don't notice your kid's gone?
Right. Yeah. If I've got a child that's got the mental capabilities that he had, or incapabilities that he had, according to them, you know, and supposed to be this severe autistic person who isn't capable of making a decision on his own, and all of these things that they tried to say, if he was really that bad, there's no way in hell he would be out of my sight like that.
Right.
There just isn't. I don't care how old he is. I would have been on it to make sure he was safe.
Right. I mean, that's what, I mean, any caring or logical parent would do anyways, you know? But yeah, I wanted to,
and I do think his mom was probably. Oh, okay. Yeah, we can do that. I've got to find my time.
In between
it's been a crazy week, and like I've got a wine festival this weekend I'm going to, and then in 2 weeks Ren Fair starts, and so I am going to be solid for about a month, for about 5 weeks. On top of network stuff. And by the way, anybody knows any creators? We're looking for creators that want to do something on the network. Of any kind of content. We're just looking, we need content creators. So.
Oh, well, I may. I don't know. It just. I want to be able to like get more. I don't know. Maybe I could do some readings or something. But then that wouldn't really work because that's
about it. Let me know.
I would have to interact with people with, in a way.
Yeah. So, well, girl, my phone battery's about to die. So let me hop off.
I'm gonna hop down. I gotta start some laundry real quick and be ready for work here soon. So I gotta eat my dinner and kids have already ate. So
have a good night.
Yeah, you too. Thank you for joining me. And
there goes the train.
Hey, toot toot. I remember that train. It used to go by my grandma's house. I miss that. But all right, guys. Thank you for joining.
I think this is the one dude. I've got one that comes through that lays on that horn and does. That's this one. He never stops. It's like, dude, we know you're there.
Like, shut up.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah, Jesus. All right, guys. I will talk to you later.
All right. Thank you for coming up and talking.
Bye.
Bye. So yeah, Brandy and I have known each other for quite some time. We've had our spats. We're both Sagittariuses. We both learned that we both the ram head. We're hard headed. But we're still good friends to today. So that's fun. Because I guess in a closing message and statement, some people shouldn't run with things that they don't know about. And maybe be open to people, learning and growing from past doings or, whatever it may be.
It has a light.
Oh, it does have a light, huh? Pretty cool looking, huh?
It's a tower with
a tower with a light, huh? Lego tower. Pretty cool. All right, guys. I'm gonna, go do the parenting thing and hop off of here. He's over there playing with some Legos, and we're gonna have to clean up a little bit and get some laundry started. So you all have a wonderful evening. Remember, stay loyal, stay true, stay you. Love you. Bye. Also, if you are interested in joining the channel, there is a link posted here and there randomly throughout the channel. If you need it, I've already said, contact me. I can get you that. Any money or any memberships or anything will all go towards a nest egg for the channel, and to help with a housing situation, something permanent for us. I appreciate all of you that are here, that are joining it. Thank you to all my members that have joined. And thank you to those that have donated memberships in the recent few days. I appreciate all of you. You all have a wonderful evening. I'm going to play you out with our ending, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
I don't listen to the haters, man, I treat them like the enemy. Had a couple traitors, man, but now they know the penalty. I tell them, see you later, fam, I do not need this jealousy. I got no time for failure, man, I wanna leave a legacy. I walk in and I'm sold out, pop up for the whole crowd. I got this, I roll out, I promise, have no doubt. I'm all in, here I go now, call in, you fall out. Take hostage, the pros down, they novice when I throw down.
We gon' make it all the way. We don't care what they all will say. Don't listen to the hate, no. Listen to my fate, yo. Destined to be great, yo. We gon' make it all the way. We don't care what they all will say. Don't listen to the hate, no. Listen to my fate, yo. Yeah, we like to go.
Put me on ESPN, call me on top of the tank. That's pilots again and again. No, I ain't here to make friends. Taking it straight to the bank. I'm like a shark in a tank. And if your girl misbehave, I'll give your girl like a steak. That's making me out of my head. I don't belong in my bed. I should be famous instead. I will not stop till I'm dead. Never let them hate. Tell them I'll be great. It's gotta be my fate. You can take it to the bank. I just wanna get it while I can. And when I get it, I'll be damned if I'ma let it get away without a fight. I got a plan.
We gon' make it all the way. We don't care destined to be great, yeah. And we gon' make it all the way. We don't care what they all will say. Don't listen to the hate, no, listen to my fate, yeah. Yeah, we like to go hard.